What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Darky Chan. Welcome to the 1st of June, I think. No, today's June 2nd, but first day of the month where the markets are open. And we start off June with a relative up day, up 0.5%, down 0.1% in the after hours. Not too bad. Woke up this morning or last night, futures opened. Things were all over the place. It went down and went up, and then it slowly climbed as the market opened. It dropped all the way down, and then it hit support, and it slowly climbed up throughout the day. So another calm day, I would say. If we're looking at the week so far, we're definitely still in that range. We're going about 287 up to 294, just bouncing around that. Trying to find some type of action to go on, but right now we're just doing a whole bunch of nothing. And I feel like for the month of June, hopefully we get some action, maybe not, but let's see what ChatGPT says. So we asked the market, why is the market up today? Let me lower the brightness and let's get right into it. So the stock market closed higher Monday despite all the trade tensions. Okay, so US-China trade tensions, we've been knowing this. Those three indices are up, so that's really good. So today it's technology sector strength. Nvidia and Meta saw good gains. So let's take a look at those. Nvidia going off the huge AI craze that's going on. So up about 1.5%. We'll scroll down, see if there's any crazy news that has come up. Yeah, just the whole thing about the trade tension. So that's still front and center for the news cycle. Let's take a look at Meta Platforms and see how we're doing. Wow, up 3.68% today. Meta is absolutely crushing it, and I am glad it's a part of the S&P500 because you get a piece of that action. But yeah, look at that, very volatile, but if you believe in the company, you'll be happy. All right, so take a look at any news. Meta is going all in on AI advertising, so that's pretty cool. That's how they're going to leverage AI in their business, so that's nice. So right below that, it says ad agencies fall on news that Meta will launch automated AI ad creation. Interesting. We'll see how that plays out, but that's definitely a cool way of integrating AI into your product if you're working at Meta. All right, so right now we have the VTI, which is the Vanguard Total Stock Market Index, just to get a feel of how everything is going. And right now I am on tip ranks, and the 12-month forecast is we're looking at about 12% upside from where we are now. So it's about 1% a month. Again, this is just a very, very ballparky estimate. But we'll see if that happens. So usually they'll fall right between this range, so we'll see what happens. But a 262 low from where we are now, looks like we're going to go back to roughly mid-April. So still a decent range that we're bopping around in. So yeah, let's see. Optimism over trade negotiations. So Trump announced double tariffs on aluminum and steel. Yep, I saw some of that on the news channels popping up about American steel. So yeah, we'll see again. So it's mainly these trade woes that are coming in. Energy sector, oil prices increased 3% over the whole OPEC thing. All right, cool. And then strong May performance. So yeah, so May was a wild month. So it looks like it was the best month since 2023. And if we remember, 2023 was an absolute circus. This whole 2021 all the way down to 22, and then marching all the way back to 2024. That 2023 part was ridiculous. Yeah, so very eventful if you're in the market and paying attention to all these swings. But yeah, March, if we look at for a month, March was a clean 5% on the overall market. So we'll see if we get extended into June, but that's pretty much why the market is up today. It's just optimism over May. Tech companies making moves with AI. We'll see how that plays. All the companies are hopping on AI now. It's the hottest trend. We'll see how that plays out. Before that, during COVID, it was crypto. Companies were hopping on the crypto. We'll see how much staying power AI has. All right, so I also asked ChatGPT, what's the market looking like for June, just to see where it's at based off its news sources. So let's see. People are saying it's mixed. There's bullish momentum. Okay, so let me guess. Trade stuff. Okay, broader market participation. The S&P 500's advanced decline line reached record highs, indicating that more stocks are participating in the rally. The percentage of S&P 500 stocks is in an uptrend, increase from 30% in early April to 60%. Wow, okay. So that's pretty much saying the majority of stocks are uptrending more so now than last month after Liberation Day. So that's a good sign. We'll see. We're not looking at the technical aspects of it since we're a casual channel, but we'll take it for what it is. Technical support levels. The S&P 500 is approaching 6,000 level. Very nice. With strong support around 5,600. Suggesting for potential gains. Nice. All right, so let's look at the headwinds. So stagflation, yeah, it's a real thing. Tariffs, low consumer spending, growth. Two opposing forces. And then seasonal trends. Historically, June has been a flat month for U.S. stocks, averaging a 0% return for over the past 35 years. So yeah, it's looking like what they say, sell in May and go away, might be true, but we'll see. We will see. All right, outlook summary. While the market shows strong technical indicators and easing trading tensions provide some relief, investors could remain cautious due to potential economic headwinds and historical seasonal patterns. So it sounds like, again, we're in the cycle of big drawdown and we're slowly climbing back up. And, reminiscent of 2021, 2022, reminiscent of COVID. So, again, another ebb and flow in the market. But, yeah, that's pretty much today's market update. I usually do a market update beginning of the month when there's big moves happening. And today, beginning of the month, just want to do a quick one just to see and track. All right, guys, that's all I have. Ciao.